people came into a restaurant. Oh, great. Why not said that?
Is it Outback Steakhouse by chance? Huh?
Yeah, it is. It's an Outback Steakhouse.
Ben, do they have Outback Steakhouses in Australia?
They do. I think they do. I think.
The whole...
That's so meta.
It's nothing but Outback Steakhouse there. The whole place.
What is going on?
Is every restaurant an Outback Steakhouse?
Yeah.
Alright guys, it's stream is up, it's ready. We got our first viewer here. Okay.
We got a viewer.
Welcome guys to Dat Wrasslin podcast. We are your host, Streetkilln. Somebody else know.
Soulamazin.
And Sheep. Come on, say your name.
Sheepshifter.
There
Sheepshifter
we
23.
go. There we go.
A little bit of a
Shifter. We plug it in, like we always do.
Plug.
And of course, we are doing some WWE 2K18 just online matches, but it's not going to be your ordinary WWE 2K18 online match. We're going to be doing a little bit of a podcast. We're going to talk about like different WWE topics and much more like as we go by. So let's just get this straight and over it, because I'd like to be the first one who actually just mentions it, and I don't even like press ready. God damn it.
It's all good. Alright. We can start off with, you know,
a little bit of a fatal
bit of Raw.
Way featuring Ray. Who the frick has got 16
There's a little bit of Raw.
Just a little bit of Raw.
a little,
right,
yeah, a little bit of Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins, Sad Toby. I do not know who the hell Sad Toby is. What?
Let's talk about Raw, man. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, okay. So Raw. What actually happened at Raw?
You don't remember how
kind of
Raw?
like a little bit controversial. I will say
up,
like
DJ?
there was like some stuff that was a little bit controversial. I will say that. Let me make sure it's actually put in. Let me also read the chat also.
Yeah, make sure you guys have the stream up so you guys can see the chat, obviously. So, we obviously have Alexa Bliss coming out with her promo. What you guys think about that promo?
Yeah, I think it was
same old shit. Like always, just talking.
Same old
talk,
shit.
Talk. Same old shit. From Alexa Bliss with her companion.
Yep, the companion. Yeah, okay, who's the companion for Alexa Bliss? Isn't it Marie?
It's
I almost
Mickey
think
James.
Maurice. James.
Mickey James and fucking what's that girl name?
Yeah,
man?
I almost nearly said Maurice. I almost nearly said Maurice in that. I was like, oh yeah, Maurice. And then of course Nia Jax comes out. Of course Nia Jax takes out. Isn't it Sasha and Bailey, and then Asuka comes in? I'm saying that.
Yeah, Asuka comes in, then Nia Jax comes out and shit. Yeah. That promo was alright. I mean, it's just the same old fucking promo you would see.
Yeah, it's same old. But okay, so can we actually like a little bit talk about the women's tag match? There was a little bit of a
Merry
spot
Christmas,
there
Michael.
that I do remember.
And make sure you
Also,
get all these entrances. You want to pay close attention.
That is true. But so there was actually like a little bit of spots. Okay, so I think did you actually see the spot where when like Sasha Banks trying to go for the tag, and then Bailey actually like just automatically like decided just to jump down and not take the tag?
Oh yeah. Because Sasha and like Bailey now has like this little rivalry going on. What do you guys think about that match, that women's match? I already knew it was coming, obviously. We all knew it was coming. I mean, why not? It's like right after the fucking Elimination Chamber.
Making his way to the ring.
Eventually, that's definitely true. Oh, yeah, of course we've also got 4 people watching the stream right now. Guys, let us know what your opinions were like for Raw and stuff like what we talked about here on That Wrasslin podcast today. This is actually our very first episode. Is it our first episode?
No.
It has to be our first episode.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, Merry Christmas. Thank you, Michael Zook.
Michael Zook says
why do I
Merry
like just said I like just had an extreme rule way.
Hey, so
also
yes.
After you're done dying over there, tell me what you think about that women's match.
The tag team match from Raw?
Yeah, tag team match. Give me your input.
I think that honestly, I'm just waiting for the Superstar shakeup because the women's division on Raw is just getting kind of old to me.
Yeah, I mean
the whole Sasha Bailey thing is almost as bad as the Shane and Daniel thing on SmackDown.
Yeah,
Shane and Daniel.
Oh yeah, here comes Sad Toby.
Yeah,
I mean, Sad Toby.
Well, we can all admit here.
It was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only way that there's a interesting turnabout in that rivalry is if Bailey turns heel.
Yeah, but Bailey will never turn heel.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah, because of yeah, or because of like the kids.
Yeah, the kids.
Like are actually watching the show, or because of Bailey. Because if like Bailey turns heel, yeah, they'll practically be like no kids watching wrestling anymore. They'll be just like,
they'll be like,
oh, we want Bailey, and then
she's like the female version of John Cena.
She's like the female version of the New Day. What are you talking about? She's the New Day all in one package.
New Day Rock. New Day Rock.
What do you think, Sheep?
We're getting to the ring here, guys.
What do you think about that match, Sheep? That women's match.
This is how Ben Rivers wakes up in the morning.
That animation. Yeah, where'd you actually find that animation? Like whoever made Sad Toby.
This dude looked like he's drunk.
Yeah, that was so funny.
He's just trying to find his laptop.
Like, no, he can't do anything. He can't even wrestle. He can't.
Okay.
He's done. He's done.
Why am I? Because
Sad Toby's
This dude look like he's drunk.
Like it's a more important thing.
What's up, Boozman Game?
I'm trying to find the thing, Michael.
It was there. That's my opinion of the match. It was there.
Sasha will be heel. She's been heel before.
Yeah, yeah. She actually definitely. Guys, yeah. Sasha Banks not gonna turn heel. The kids love her.
Did. She turned heel at Elimination Chamber.
She turned heel before that as well. Before Elimination Chamber.
Guys, we have 4 of WWE's biggest names set to do battle here tonight. And Michael,
like she
maybe
experimented.
Superstars winning this match, which is what makes this match so unpredictable.
Okay, so yeah. So what also happened?
Byron,
also,
wait. I want to hear Sheep's thoughts about that match.
And justifiably so.
Well, I mean,
it's simply amazing.
Literally, I mean, it was there. It was filler. I think. Like at best, it was a C. You know, if I were to give it a grade, I would say like a C. Because it was there.
Like you would expect it to happen because right after
it was everything. It was just like Elimination Chamber was. I expected all of it. I mean, every bit of it was, it has to happen, so I mean, I guess, that's threading the plot, getting it along, so to speak.
Yeah, okay, can we actually also, so like,
talk about John Cena's promo?
Yes, the John Cena promo. Okay, so he comes out, starts talking about like his road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And he says an interesting comment about he does really want to face the Undertaker.
He wants to face. It was confusing, honestly. I feel like it's still gonna happen. I don't know what they're planning, but I feel like it's still gonna happen. Why bring it up when you know? Okay, so you already know that the community, WWE community wants this. Like, already knows it. They don't really want to see that, but they already know. They heard it going around. But like, why bring it up and then bring it down so quick? You know what I'm saying?
If your head's not out, you're in big trouble.
So it's definitely gonna happen.
But I do know some of the people in the back are actually saying but this could be an impossible match to see happen at WrestleMania, and I'm just like, what? Okay.
But that could be anything. That could mean anything.
If it was impossible, why would he have said it?
Exactly.
I know.
But just him saying impossible match. Go on, sir.
He mentioned that himself and the Undertaker have never met at WrestleMania. So that's just another way of building up the match. And like you said, with the way that it's been hyped up all over the internet, all over social media, that they're going to face each other, and then he addresses it on live television. It's just, it's too obvious to me that what they're doing is they're shutting down the rumors for the time being. And I'm not going to go on to what happened on SmackDown, but, you know, they're building another separate storyline for John Cena so that can crash. And then that Undertaker, I think Undertaker is just going to show up.
Yeah, true.
I think he's just gonna. I think his music is gonna hit. Yeah. Whether it's at WrestleMania or the show or the SmackDown before, I don't know.
Don't you dare! Okay.
Here it is.
Sorry, me trying to go off the. So
you agree with that, Sheep? You agree with it? That whole thing about the what Soldier said?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but then there's
Undertaker versus Cena is gonna happen.
Going around
there's the rumors of, you know, obviously the Undertaker versus Mysterio.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
No,
Undertaker versus Rey Mysterio, I don't see that. I don't.
But there is talk that Rey Mysterio has already inked a deal for a WrestleMania match. It may or may not be Cena, but there is a match in the works for him. And if so, where?
Okay. So
maybe 205 Live.
He's bringing it back.
Maybe he's gonna face the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic.
Anyone to trade places with him after that.
Probably, who knows?
At WrestleMania.
Honestly, though, I mean, if anything of Undertaker fighting somebody, I don't know who. I don't know who would like fight. Like he's fighted a lot of people, but anybody new, like who would you think he would fight?
Yeah.
Undertaker. Who would you want to see him fight?
Okay. So would you rather actually see?
I'm gonna get murdered, but I want to see him fight Aleister Black.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, real talk speaking.
Oh, an excruciatingly painful
real talk
facebuster.
speaking. Really?
I mean, you could say Bray Wyatt, but I mean, hadn't that already happened? And
really? Has it happened?
But he's just not been that good lately. Maybe if he could get the push right and they could do the whole bringing back his brother in time, Undertaker versus Woken Matt Hardy.
True.
With his brother Nero as a manager, you know.
I feel like that's gonna come though. I feel like Brother Nero is gonna come.
But he's got to be
well, he is. He's expected to debut or come back as Brother Nero.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear
okay, so basketball, he actually said that I called Rey Mysterio a kid. I didn't call him a kid. On one of my live streams, I did not call him a kid. Yeah, that's what apparently basketball is like saying. Yeah, Ben, why do you hate Rey gimmick? Okay.
Alright, so going on to the next match here. Speaking about Bray Wyatt versus the Heath Slater match.
Yeah, Heath Slater.
Before we move on, I had one more thing to say about that.
Okay, go ahead.
What I would have rather seen happen, and I understand why Roman Reigns won, but I would have rather seen Finn Balor go to WrestleMania to face Brock Lesnar and finally get his Universal rematch.
Hell yeah.
And I would rather see The Undertaker and Roman Reigns wrestle again because everyone's so hyped about, so butthurt about Roman defeating Undertaker. I think that should have been the last person that he wrestled. And he should have beat him at WrestleMania and retired that way.
True.
But yeah, but of course I'm actually.
That's a personal.
No, I feel you. I feel what you're getting to with that. I feel you.
Because Roman could always get his big push. He could get his WrestleMania moment the next year, the year after. He's young. He's in his prime. You know?
Yeah, I think the final deletion V2 might happen. Is going to happen. Okay, what was the final deletion anyway?
That one misses big time.
Did that come from TNA?
Next time.
I don't know.
Or I may be wrong. Why is it actually going to automatically just target me? I bet.
We have a little 205 live rivalry going on between Sad Toby and Mysterio.
Actually, Sad Toby weighs over 600 pounds.
Sad Toby!
Yeah, what is it on his head?
His weight is set to super heavyweight. He's over 600 pounds.
That's crazy.
There you go. Hey, Sad Toby.
Alright, let's get on to the next match.
Yeah, if you guys
Bray Wyatt,
here, like,
we may do guests later at some point, but right now we're gonna just stick to this score just to see how this is gonna work out.
Looks to me like he's on Dream Street right now, fellas.
But maybe
That's
later
not a
we'll
place you want to be when you're in the ring with these three guys. This is where we find out who the better man is. And at
okay,
this
will we have like real life
guys.
celebrities on this? Maybe.
He may be in the best.
That could be a possibility. It could be a possibility. One day.
Super kick from the Kingslayer.
Sad Toby. Where does like the 600 pounds come from?
His
It's all
head.
in his head. They so nailed it.
Okay,
So we have gotten a little bit off topic here. We were talking about Cena's promo last, and then Heath Slater versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Also, why am I fucking doing that
Slater
again?
versus Bray Wyatt.
So
I really got not
again,
much.
that was filler.
Yeah, I ain't got much to say about that. So I don't know. Like like you said, it's just a filler match. Bray Wyatt. Like I can understand it. They want that like the revenge kind of thing, where how he lost in the Elimination Chamber, and you know Bray Wyatt is seeking out for like some kind of revenge. But why would it be just some like Heath Slater? I don't know.
I don't really know. Oh, okay. So like the next match we had was Seth Rollins versus the champion, The Miz. Okay.
I gotta say, those two matches, well, that match and then the next one, I think they were pretty good matches.
At this point, I don't think I like his chances of winning this.
Miz versus Seth Rollins, and then the Miz versus Finn Balor.
Given his condition right now, he really needs to keep it
inside the ring
to win this thing. But hey, when you have as much pride and character
Okay,
as he
so let's
has,
talk
Do you guys
about
agree
it.
that that match is going to turn into a triple threat match?
Yeah.
He might just be out,
It is. It's gonna be a triple threat match.
His arm is broken.
I was gonna say that. So
hang on.
I was gonna say, what do you guys think that match, well, the outcome of those matches is gonna be? And you say it's gonna turn into a triple threat.
Guys,
so I was saying,
kind of like a little bit of a rumor at the moment. Like it's going around.
Well, about the match?
I think it might actually be happening about that.
Who can be the new Bullet Club leader?
Braun Strowman might actually get an opportunity. I think Braun Strowman. Apparently, like the rumor is going around saying Braun Strowman might get an opportunity to be in a championship at WrestleMania. Do you think like that? It's like it's
well, it's also being said that they're keeping Braun Strowman's WrestleMania plans open in case something as serious results from Roman Reigns' steroid charges.
Oh yeah, true. I heard about that.
So I mean, you take it with a grain of salt. But as far as what we're talking about right now, and being The Miz versus Finn Balor and The Miz versus Seth Rollins, that's one way for The Miz to lose and still go over.
Yeah, that's true.
He fought back-to-back matches and put on good matches both times.
I agree, they were good matches.
Both the stars, the winners look good, and the loser actually looks good.
Rey Mysterio looks kind of bad. He's kind of injured.
My arm is broken.
Don't worry about the characters in game, man. So what do you got to say about that?
Stay down.
Gets him good. I'm sensing
about the Braun Strowman rumors.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, about the two matches.
I just don't think he
Finn Balor and Seth Rollins versus The Miz.
It's a little bit of a topic I need
to probably the best three in-ring performers on Raw. So both those matches were great, and I'm really excited to see a triple threat. Honestly, I was when the Elimination Chamber started, those three guys started the match. I wanted the winner to be one of those three. Those are three of my favorite people on Raw. Probably are my top 3 people on Raw.
Yeah. Okay. You can actually also talk about a different.
Yeah,
now.
I like Miz and I like Finn Balor and Seth Rollins, and to make that like seem like an outcome that like you were saying, like for the triple threat match with Finn Balor and Miz and Seth Rollins. Who do you guys actually think would win that match? Do you think that Miz will keep it? Keep the title?
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
I think so.
He's the best champion they've got for that thing, and he literally, like he's been saying, adds prestige to that belt. And he brought that belt out of obscurity. People want that belt now. Why? Because the Miz.
I'll let you go.
All right.
But
so that's true. That's true. Here's what I think, though. I think if anybody else would win it, it would be Seth Rollins. And I say this because he did lose Elimination Chamber match. All right. So obviously, so did Finn. But I think they're keeping Finn in the back until he gets his push to become the Universal Champion. I think they're just keeping him in the back for now and putting him in all these like matches to build him up to get that Universal Championship. I have a feeling that he might go against Roman Reigns, but if not Roman Reigns, it's gonna be Braun Strowman.
He's simply reminding him.
Okay, so Bosco and Bowl actually did like say it. Okay, they can save Bobby Lashley for Raw after WrestleMania.
Whoops, not even close. What was he thinking?
Yeah, I know like a lot of people, they have been requesting Bobby Lashley to return probably at WrestleMania, but like, I think after WrestleMania would be a good shout. Also,
Usman says Finn will lose, I mean Miz will lose.
He's looking at it.
Okay, yeah, I could actually like see like either Seth Rollins or Finn Balor taking the title from like Miz, probably like after WrestleMania. I don't know. But yeah, but that's just like my prediction. But just like this
it's moves like that make him so dangerous. He's not looking good here, Byron. He's got to get up, and he's got to get up now. Look at this.
Anything else you guys want to say about that?
No. But okay, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he's on Dream Street.
What about him?
Nice
Brock Lesnar thing. Okay, so Roman Reigns comes out.
Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar. The best promo. Let's just call it what it was. The best promo Roman Reigns ever had.
Yeah, that's true. Is that James Ellsworth's mom? Lol.
Wait, how did you win this game?
I don't know about that. I don't think it beats the promo with John Cena.
Oh, the John Cena and Roman Reigns promo?
No, I think that was his best. This was second best.
Do you actually want to go back to Pro
and it's
Lobby and
both because of him calling them a bitch. It's the only thing that was even good.
Let's go back to Pro Lobby just so we can actually just change like the superstars while we're still talking about this.
Yeah.
If you wanna.
So I think that's it for Raw, right? What was after that? Anything else?
Okay.
Well, we need to cover the Ronda Rousey.
The Ronda Rousey. I totally forgot. Oh, well, you know, the Roman Reigns talking, that promo, blah, blah.
Well, wait, before we move on, do you guys think that the Roman Reigns promo was scripted, or do you really believe that Brock Lesnar didn't show up to Monday Night Raw? Because on the Elimination Chamber, they even said that Brock Lesnar would be appearing on Monday Night Raw the next night. So you think he really didn't show up and Roman really went out there and spoke his mind? Or do you think that was
scripted? He put
honestly,
on
I don't think
30-second house show today in Chicago.
And pissed off back in Chicago.
I don't think Brock showed up. You want to know why I don't think Brock shows up? Because when the fuck does Brock show up? Let me know when the fuck does Brock show up ever.
So you think that was a legit promo, like Roman just came out there and truly spoke his mind?
That's true. Okay.
I think it was scripted and unscripted type promo. I think it was like, alright, talk about Brock and how he's not here or some shit like that. Or just talk about Brock or something. They gave him mic and said, talk about Brock. And then he went out there and talked about him. He said, he's not here right now, blah, blah. That's why.
Okay, I do know the reason why he was not at Raw, because I think that he was I think he went to the UFC. He was like,
because he doesn't give a shit about WWE.
About the WWE.
He doesn't give a shit about UFC. He doesn't give a shit about the fans. Brock is all about the money. He doesn't give two shits. True. He shows up when he wants to show up.
Yeah, are you guys gonna go straight back to private lobby?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sheep went off to do something.
Okay. So yeah.
So I'll just have to wait.
Okay, so can we? Yeah. Well, I do know that Braun Strowman did defeat Elias, but it was by disqualification. What is like with like all these matches ending like a disqualification?
What's going on, man?
It's because it's the road to WrestleMania, and you want everybody to stay as strong of a booking thing as they can be.
Yeah,
that's true.
So
you got
Sheep, what are you saying? What do you think about that promo, the Roman Reigns promo? You think it was scripted, or you think it was just real talk?
I think it's all a work, and that it's the
like I was saying,
all a big part of what's a work, because he missed the thing in Chicago, and they're making a deal about it. It's in the news. If they're making a deal about it, then it's a work. If they're not making a deal about it, then then it's really kind of legitimate. If you have to really dig to find it, but it was kind of up there.
Yeah.
So you actually thought he was really there in Monday Night Raw?
No, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
But he knew he
wasn't. I was saying, it's just one of those things that they say, talk about Brock, and they handed him the mic. That's what I feel like it was. It was like a semi-scripted thing. Like, that's what they do. No, I wouldn't say most of the time, but there is, like the lower people, like the big people like Roman Reigns, John Cena, and all that, like the big high-end people. Sometimes they get handed the mic and just a topic, and they go out there and do a promo. Like John Cena, he has the freedom of doing his promos, whatever he wants to do. John Cena has that freedom because he's all the way up there. But that's what it was. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, I think that like it's I just think like it's just a build up to what actually happened about like 2 years ago at WrestleMania when it was Brock Lesnar versus whoever it was versus off against what's his bloody name, Brock, and then like Seth Rollins cashes in and wins it. But this time, there's no Seth Rollins. Yeah, and it's just like, okay, well, are we officially actually just gonna do like, we officially actually will see like Roman Reigns versus Brock, and if like, okay, so so this is actually like how I can actually see it probably happening. So Roman walks into WrestleMania, as the challenger, and then like winning the championship, and then Brock leaves the WWE to go to UFC. Yeah, that's what I just feel like it's been, because of course I feel like Vince wants to make Roman Reigns look strong. Sorry, if I
it's been like that though. It's always been like that. So like there's really no difference. People already know that. Before we get we get on to doing SmackDown, we have one match. I think I kind of flew over my head. The fucking tag team title match. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, because that reason it flew over your head.
You guys understand why I flew?
Titus Worldwide.
Yeah. It did. I was just like, what the hell's going on?
And if they had any credibility, do they have none now?
I have nothing to say about that.
I don't think I even watched the match.
It was not. It was a worthy match. All it was a rematch.
And I feel kind of ashamed saying that, because I actually really like Apollo Crews. I think he's an amazing wrestler performer.
I agree. Apollo Crews.
I think he can really,
I agree.
really be something in the WWE.
Same.
If they give him a good storyline, a good push.
Yeah, but I mean, Titus should stay a manager, but he should manage somebody that's smaller than him.
Yeah.
But everybody's smaller than him.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm actually
I feel like
just gonna say something.
I feel like Apollo Crews can kind of be like a a mini version of Bobby Lashley. That's what I feel.
Yes, a more athletic version of
Bobby
more.
Lashley. Yeah.
Like as far as like high flying goes.
Yeah. I just feel like he can be that type of
wrestler.
What if they were a tag team?
A little bit of subject I really
Bobby
want to talk about.
Lashley and Apollo Crews.
That would be golden tag team.
Managed by Titus O'Neil. Imagine if they had a push where Titus brought Bobby Lashley in as his new associate, and they were the tag team.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you
actually like a faction with Dana Brooke, Titus O'Neil, Apollo Crews, and Bobby Lashley.
Tell me what you guys think about that Dana Brooke thing. Like, about her gimmick. You think it's terrible? I think it's terrible.
I don't even wanna talk about it because I just.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna state my opinion.
Same. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, can we actually talk about like the Triple H slap for 1 second?
We were gonna get to that topic, Ben. I mean, we have to talk one topic at a time, Ben. Calm down. You're jumping the gun here, Ben. But yeah, I think there wasn't much else we could say about that match, anyways. Yeah. So yeah, let's get on to that.
I think they completely buried.
Let that match rest in peace.
True.
So they're over.
True.
Okay, so can we actually talk about what happened in
Yes, we can talk about the appearance of Ronda Rousey.
So the slap that Triple H. Okay, no, I don't think it was like a slap. I think it was just like a punch to the face by Triple H. I swear, I can just see, like at WrestleMania, Triple H facing off against Kurt Angle.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a mixed tag team match.
Eventually, everyone knows it's gonna happen at WrestleMania.
It's gonna be a mixed tag team
match. Stephanie McMahon versus Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle. We've all established this as a fact. It's going to happen. Yeah. We know.
I've heard that from so many people, but honestly, I'm disappointed in that because I don't want to see a mixed tag match. I think that's boring. I want to see them wrestle individually against each other.
I don't like the first booking. I don't like the first booking that they're doing with Ronda Rousey. I think it's the whole gimmick, the whole storyline. It's fucking stupid. It's pathetic. I can understand it from WrestleMania. I can understand it, but it's stupid. They could have done way better with her, and she would have gotten a more pop if they did a better storyline with her. Like, what kind of fucking storyline is this? She was one of the best UFC fighters in the day, and she's like a popular star. And then she goes into WWE and she's like doing a stupid storyline about I don't even want to talk about it.
You know what they're trying to do. You know what storyline they're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
You know what they're trying to create. They're trying to make Stone Cold Ronda Rousey. They're trying to make her an anti-authority face.
Yeah, but it's been done multiple times.
I know, but
what are we
authority bullshit?
They've been trying to recreate it ever since.
Like I was saying, I said it multiple times. Have Ronda Rousey demolish the women's division. Have her go in there, blast to as many. Like, put down the women's, so then we can get newer...
But then you bury all these women that just got buried by Asuka. Got buried by Asuka.
Exactly. Have it be an Asuka. At the end, have it be an Asuka and Ronda Rousey. Then after that, once that feud starts happening and it's over, we can bring in more better fucking women from NXT or whatever.
Well, I think that is the ultimate goal. I think that is their ultimate goal, but they're still trying to buy time for
how the women's division is right now.
Ring and mic skill. They can't just throw her to the wolves in WrestleMania. They should have let her just go in and armbar 20 fucking women.
That's true, but I'm not saying it have all happen on one going. I mean, over the span of months, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, can we actually ask the fans of what they actually think of what actually happened at the end of Raw? Can we actually ask the fans what their opinions are?
It's not like we're just full of people here, man.
Yeah, Ben is like one guy.
Yeah, I meant our audience, Let's just ask them
Ask you. Anybody else in here in the chat? I mean, we have people coming and going, but I think it's just us in the chat right now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so Triple H, like, yeah, we actually, okay, now let's move over to SmackDown.
Yeah, SmackDown. You guys know what the first fucking promo, John Cena obviously wants to be in.
Just say so right now.
In a match.
SmackDown for me was kind of a little bit of a letdown. I will say that.
Think so?
Kind of it was kind of a letdown.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit? So...
Yeah, because we had freaking stupid bloody John Cena, like, okay, so he opened the show.
Yeah.
And then, like, and then he freaking closed the show. Okay. Whatever they're doing with John Cena, it needs to freaking bloody happen between him and the Undertaker. It needs to happen. Yeah, because I'm just sick and tired of always actually like just hearing this usually. When's it? Oh, it's never gonna happen. I'll go.
It's gonna happen, alright. So there's gonna be something along the lines before Wrestle. Okay, so Fastlane is gonna happen. John Cena is gonna be at Fastlane, but then something's gonna happen between Fastlane and WrestleMania, where it's gonna end up being John Cena and Undertaker. Alright?
Yeah. Okay.
Something's gonna happen there.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, so can we actually okay, so also while I actually talk about a little bit of Fastlane, the WWE Championship, 6-man, the 6-way, man, I don't know what the frick it's really called, but who gives a shit? But okay, so
the 6-pack challenge match.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 6-pack challenge. Yeah, why don't I make it just call it a 6-way? So the 6-pack challenge. Okay, so you want to say? Yeah, I know that, like, there's like a lot of people actually saying like it could be John Cena versus Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania, but I'm actually personally stick with this theory right now. You watch.
John Cena versus Shinsuke and WrestleMania?
Yeah, at WrestleMania.
Who said that? Who said that? That's not gonna happen, fam.
Like in my chapter 4.
It's AJ Styles versus Shinsuke, man.
It will be AJ. Yeah, that's why I am actually going to go for my boy AJ. But what if like the WWE like just the entire WWE board directors, right? They don't want to see AJ versus Shinsuke.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not gonna be John Cena. It's not gonna be Kevin Owens. It's not gonna be Sami Zayn. It's not going to be Baron Corbin. If anything, it would be Dolph Ziggler. Alright? If we're talking about if anything,
Dolph Ziggler, baby.
It'd be Dolph Ziggler. It's not going to be the other three bozos. It's not going to make for a great show. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens? Stupid. Sami Zayn, fuck, nah, Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke, stupid. Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke, stupid. Who's gonna watch that shit? Baron Corbin versus Shinsuke, stupid. John Cena versus Shinsuke. Okay, I understand that would be on WWE's terms. They'd be like, oh, that'd be a good match, but the universe won't like it.
Yeah, and you know how Vince McMahon actually loves his big sweaty guys. You know how Vince McMahon likes his sweaty guys. Say that. Oh my gosh.
Byron, what's the thought process for these superstars heading
into this? Let's go on to the first.
AJ versus Shinsuke though. They're not gonna defer away from that.
Yeah, it's just gonna be AJ versus Shinsuke. That's set in book.
Of those alliances.
Since we're talking about this match, let's get into the first match of the SmackDown. Baron Corbin versus, who was it again? Sami Zayn, right? Because Kevin Owens had the match with Dolph Ziggler last
so much enthusiasm from him.
Yep, okay.
I mean, we knew it was coming, obviously, because of last week. Yep. We knew it was going to be Sami Zayn.
There was actually but there was some surprise help to Baron Corbin by Dolph Ziggler.
Kinda. It's more of appearance. He just made his appearance, obviously.
Yeah, appearance.
Because we all thought that Kevin Owens was gonna appear into the match and help out Sami. Yeah.
The greatest part of this week's SmackDown was Dolph Ziggler attacking Baron Corbin. That was the highlight for me.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, you don't like Baron Corbin?
Okay, so
I don't actually, Sheep. If you didn't know.
Okay, so the next match we had, it was Ruby Riott versus Naomi.
Because it's now time.
Ruby Riott.
Okay. Wait, before we get into another match, give us your input. I know you're probably gonna have nothing to say about that match. Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin. You have any input at all about that?
Would you agree, Byron? This isn't going to be easy for him, that's for sure.
I don't care for Baron Corbin either. I do like Sami Zayn as a heel. I think he's fresher than he's ever been, to be honest. It was getting stale. And I think he's actually really annoying as fuck. And that's what he's supposed to be. You hate him right now. Almost everybody hates both of them right now.
Who?
So I have
Sami
to give
Zayn?
Baron Corbin
Baron Corbin?
Yeah, Sami Zayn and Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I have to give Baron Corbin a little bit of credit for being completely hateable.
True.
From the way he looks, from his promo skills, that nobody makes being bad at being a wrestler into a good quality as much as he does. If you can kind of get what I'm saying.
I just want to say
his
something.
His best quality is how terrible he is. I like Sami Zayn too. I think Sami Zayn is great.
I want to say something about that Baron Corbin thing. Do you think his promos are actually like real? Do you think he's actually that bad at promos?
I don't know.
I think he's just that. I think that's how he really is.
You really think so, or you think it's just scripted?
I think he's just a dick, and he talks like that to everyone.
You think so?
I mean, really, you never know. The WWE could be controlling it. He might actually be good on the microphone, but they want him to fit this personality of he's a lone wolf and he's doesn't need anybody and he's like a fucking crybaby.
Yeah.
He's an unsuccessful Kevin Owens.
Exactly. He's like kind of like exactly. I was just thinking about it. I'm like he's kind of like a Kevin Owens. He's kind of like
Kevin Owens doesn't win a match ever.
So I would expect to see.
Okay, there's also this. Does anybody else think there's a potential commentary career for Kevin Owens? Because he's pretty good at commentary. He is pretty good as a bully.
He could be another he could be another JBL at commentary. He could be another JBL.
Corey Graves. He's the prick.
Yeah, he's a prick. He could be another prick of the commentary.
This is it, guys.
Okay, so do you guys like Sami Zayn either being a face or a heel?
Sami Zayn? Honestly, I don't matter. I like Sami Zayn. I like Sami Zayn.
I liked him a lot.
Oh my god,
I still like him as a heel.
Yeah, see, I don't care.
I like them together, even though they're gonna split. Kevin Owens always does well with the best friend.
You like Sami Zayn, Paz? Yeah, Sami Zayn, he's a pretty good wrestler, I'm not gonna lie. I like him.
Really, this match could go either way. It's definitely
but yeah, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn is a good. It's a good
in this division.
Little team.
Oh yeah, also it's also actually like a little bit of a 2 out of 3 falls. Yeah, I just had to change it because it was just like.
So good.
Yeah, it would have actually been like a little bit pointless.
That had some force behind it.
Still dying to freaking like, like just letting Roman win this match. Yeah, the suck it chant again.
Let's just bring up this about the Kevin Owens on commentary. He said something to Byron. He said nobody ever liked you, something like that, to be your friend or some shit.
He also said if you're looking for your hairline, it's on top of your head.
Yeah.
That reminded me of what Street said to me, and I had a nice chuckle.
Yeah.
Come here, Boogeyman. Yeah. Okay. So guys, guys,
next
please
match,
let us know in the chat now. Yeah. Okay. So Ruby Riott facing off against Naomi, and this match. Yeah, I think that it's actually just like it's just building up towards that that Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Riott feud that they've got probably at Fastlane. Yeah, I just see Charlotte Flair maybe winning the match at Fastlane. I just see it happen.
I'm sorry, I just don't like Ruby Riott. I don't know why.
I was just gonna say, what do you guys think about the Riott Squad? Because obviously,
I think everything he's got.
Yeah, they're not that bad.
Obviously, that's
like,
what that match is all about. It's for the Riot Squad thing.
Naomi and now Becky Lynch, but then like
I like Ruby Riott in NXT. I don't like her since she got the push.
I didn't like her in NXT because in NXT, it's like she's just there to meet. I hate to sound bad or anything, but she's there to meet a quota. She's there to fill that tattooed ugly chick role. hate to put it wrong.
She's a filler wrestler, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, she's somebody so that they can be like, well, look, there's, you know, this average everyday girl. She's the tattooed Bailey.
The power, the agility, and the determination.
I don't know, like, the Riot Squad, honestly, I thought they were going to make the Riot Squad a team. Well, right now, they're doing pretty good for their, like, promo and shit. You know, they got them coming in and wrecking havoc and shit. But when I first saw them, I'm like, okay, this is going to be the team that dominates SmackDown's women's division. But it's not going to happen. It's just going to have that feud going on. I don't know what's going to be next after this whole thing with Naomi and what is it, Charlotte, I think, and who else?
Yeah,
Becky Lynch. Yeah. What do you think is after next for them after this whole rivalry? What do you think is next? The Riot Squad.
Okay, can you just talk about the Becky Lynch?
I think they'll spread out and try
I want to see Liv Morgan get a push. I think Sarah Logan needs to just go away. I want to see Liv.
Well, no, look, has anybody ever seen Sarah Logan's older gimmick? She used to be a gimmick called Crazy Mary Dobson or something like that. And it was better than what she's doing now.
Okay,
what she's doing now is so awful. She's the female Baron Corbin.
Yeah, Baron Corbin.
Like they need to just get together.
She's not horrible in the ring, but her promos have been cringy.
Okay, can I quickly actually talk about the Becky Lynch and also the Carmella segment at the moment?
I don't know. Was that the next part? That was not the next part, Ben. The next part was the Usos and the New Day.
Before we go on to the next match, though, do you guys remember the fucking the super kick? I think the kicks that they gave each other, right? And Naomi did. They fell back at the same time. They did the move. They did some kind of kick.
Yeah, I don't think that I actually ever saw that.
Oh, you didn't see it? Yeah, well, they both did a kick at the same time. They both fell down like at the same time.
Yeah, but there is actually like a little bit of a exclusive. Becky Lynch challenges Carmella to a match next week on SmackDown. I am like a bit confused about what is actually happening right now. I'm just like, there's like so many like freaking topics I really want to talk about right now.
Well, we are gonna get on to the next part of SmackDown, which is the Usos, obviously.
Usos versus the New Day. Yep, and also I think they're okay. So how was it all planned out? And I think.
Well, it all started with Breezango and that actor.
And the Bludgeon Brothers also there. Okay.
So whoever the plug was for whatever show on USA.
All right. So when the Usos was talking about saying that they never been in WrestleMania, like it was like they've been since they got there, they haven't been in WrestleMania, and that this year is their time to be in WrestleMania. What do you think about that promo? Actually,
excuse me, they have been at WrestleMania.
They hosted it.
The Usos having a match at WrestleMania. Not New Day.
They definitely deserve a WrestleMania match.
I was saying, of course.
They do.
Wasn't it like for the tag team championship at WrestleMania
like
31?
they were even saying, they were talking about that, you know, that they haven't been to WrestleMania, and that they, you know, that this year is their time to be in WrestleMania, and that, you know, they used to be just like the New Day, dressed up all funky colors, coming out cheering and dancing, and then they just got serious. They took it into their own hands and became more serious of a division. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Big E talking about saying that oh, that the New Day, you know, they are serious and they do what they gotta do to be in the matches and being in the top and shit. You know.
Yeah, but never like what the Usos, I think like what the New Day used to like do before actually like doing this tag team thing. Yeah, all three of them like like they were actually doing their own thing, and then until like one day they all just came straight together, and it was like so magical. And I was just like, what the hell?
Well, here's the thing.
I'm actually like this new side of the Usos. I like the new side.
I do like the new side. So I think this is the side that they should have started off. Well, actually, not really, because it kind of gave them a refresh. You know what I'm saying? Like what the Usos used to be. They used to be, you know, face painting and all that shit, like I was saying. I mean, I didn't mind them when they were like that, but it gave them more of a refresh, coming out aggressive and, you know, all serious and everything. It gave them a refresh, and now I think more people like the Usos than they did back then. Do you guys agree with that?
Back then they were the tag team, but I hate to keep going back to it. Back then they were the tag team version of Bailey. They were the kid-friendly kid mascots that everybody wanted to cheer for. They were the Kalisto.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. We already had a kids version of a tag team. We had like the fucking Lucha, what is it called?
The Lucha Dragons.
Yeah, Lucha Dragons, Lucha, and we had like, you know, like I was saying, it gave them a refresh. It gave them a kind of like, quote unquote, a new start in the tag team division. And that's what I think it's good. Honestly, it's good for them. What do you think, Soul?
I agree. I agree with everything you guys have to say about the Usos.
Yeah.
I think they're great right now. I think it's the best gimmick they could have given them.
Exactly. I really like their gimmick. And about the New Day. Okay. I just want to get to the New Day now. So the New Day. I don't know what you guys think about them, but me, I did like them. Like when they were first introduced. I did like them for a couple months, and then they just got annoying to me. Maybe it's because I'm not a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, Sheep, Bailey, and New Day and shit. Kids like them. Maybe it's because I'm not a kid. Maybe it's because I don't enjoy that shit.
They still make me chuckle sometimes. Like, you can't help but their laughter is infectious. And sometimes the stuff they say is so goofy and so funny that you can't help but laugh. And that's what they're there for.
Honestly,
they're there to make it a little more lighthearted. And to be honest, Kofi Kingston is great. Xavier Woods is a really good wrestler for his size. And they would all be lost in the shuffle if they weren't the New Day.
True. That is true. I agree with that. That is true.
I think we shouldn't bitch about we're tired of the New Day because any other place they would be wasted.
True. That is true. But like, honestly, I know it won't happen, but I think they need a different gimmick. But I know it won't happen because all the kids love them and honestly,
too much money.
Like I was saying, I heard you say this when I was talking to you, Sheep, that WWE needs another big stable to like just be in WWE. Like I was saying before, I don't know who I was talking to, but I was saying, what if the New Day and the Usos joined together and made a big stable? What do you think about that? In my opinion, I think
that would give all the other tag teams something to fight against. But see, now there's also the Bludgeon Brothers. But are they going to bury the Bludgeon Brothers?
I feel like they're going to be buried. I was going to bring that up as well, but this whole refresh with Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. I feel like they're just going to be buried.
Yep.
What do you think,
just
Soul?
Like everything.
To the outside he goes. Trying to create some separation here, Cole.
What's that?
What do you think about what I was saying? about
I still believe that the next big faction is they're gonna rebuild the Bullet Club in the WWE.
You really think so? They're gonna do that?
I do. They
think
did
we're
it
just
with the
waiting
Matt
for.
Hardy gimmick.
You think we're just waiting for the two Adams?
They're gonna bring Adam Cole up, and they're gonna bring Kenny Omega to the WWE.
No, Kenny said he's not coming this year.
Man, this is
I mean, that doesn't mean it's true, but...
Well, they can slowly build up to it for whenever he does.
High risk.
Okay, so
besides, they don't need Kenny Omega to do it. They could do it with AJ Styles. I don't want to get on a different topic, but
what is happening?
If you want to stay back in topic, we can talk about the Bludgeon Brothers. What do you like? I gave my input about it. I feel like they're gonna get better. Sheep says I feel like Like, I just don't understand why they make a new gimmick for the Bludgeon Brothers.
They shouldn't even have made a new gimmick.
Exactly, but I don't know what they're trying to do with them right now.
Or there could be a superstar shakeup before they ever take a real loss, and they could do something on the Raw Tag Team division, because there's not really much going on there. Like, it's crazy. Like, who's there for Sheamus and Cesaro to face, literally.
That one fails to connect.
What do you mean, Ty?
Well, no, there's the Revival, and
you don't have
there's Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know okay, so yeah, I know that actually I might be like a little bit off topic, like WWE right now. Okay, so someone actually like in the chat, I know like someone in the chat right now said, okay, so who do you think that could be like the next Bullet Club leader? Oh, because I think we already know who it is. It's freaking Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna say this right now, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, that's in. I thought you meant in WWE. Yeah. Ring of Honor, it's Cody Rhodes. But on WWE, who would you think who you think would be the Bullet Club leader? You think it's gonna be Finn Balor? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to think what's
unless AJ Styles loses the title at WrestleMania and goes to Raw.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
And becomes the leader of it that way.
He's getting after it while he has the energy.
And then he may, as the leader of the Bullet Club, he could be pushing for the Universal title.
Yeah, true.
Because it is rumored that AJ Styles and Seth Rollins are going to switch brands.
It's going to get a lot tougher.
Oh, really?
Bad move there. I don't know what made him think that was
a good idea.
That. Yeah, and it has also.
Then that way it would give Shinsuke his WrestleMania moment of winning the WWE Championship.
Look out, there he goes. Knocked right off his
Well, now you're not exactly gonna bury AJ Styles with Shinsuke. I mean, you're not gonna bury AJ with anybody.
Like honestly, why would they bury AJ? I think AJ is a pretty good wrestler. He's a good. He's a good.
No, what I'm saying is he can lose the title at WrestleMania, and it's not gonna hurt him.
You don't get buried if you have an amazing match.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Real quick. I just want to point out, even though this isn't a title match, but the Finn Balor and AJ match, even though they had a good match and one of them did lose, they still looked good together.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm saying it's possible for what I said in the beginning to happen. Because it's not gonna hurt AJ's career in any kind of way.
Yeah.
He can give that moment to Shinsuke, go to Raw, lead the Bullet Club, and go after the Universal title. I think that would be a great storyline. And that's the next big faction right there too. I mean, they copy. Think about it. Everybody copies. They take everything from every other wrestling promotion and put it on a bigger scale.
Yeah. Okay.
If you see anything popular in any other promotion, you just know WWE's about to snag it and just put it in the spotlight.
Okay. Okay, so Paz Staten just said, is it just me or is anyone else tired of Oscar's streak?
His name isn't Paz, it's Paz. But I'm not tired of the streak. I actually like it. I think that's like one of the good things going for like the women's division.
It's been a long time since we had a good streak,
Exactly.
Goldberg was the last good streak that I really remember. This is the only thing that's even that's really
honestly, I feel like this is gonna be one of the first women's long streak to meet Goldberg Street. I feel like it's gonna be something like that. Honestly, I feel
it's
like
already beat Goldberg Street.
It has it. Well, how many?
Yeah.
How many has it been? I haven't.
Goldberg Street.
I haven't kept up.
It's definitely beat it. Yeah, it's definitely beaten it.
No, wait. How many?
It has.
Okay, how many?
Yeah. Asuka beat Goldberg Street way back.
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. How many days then? Like how many wins or whatever? How many?
Yeah, because some actually like.
Well, there may be a difference between days and wins.
Now I like to say it.
So I mean,
well, we're talking about the win streak, Goldberg's win streak.
It's been broken.
You're saying that
It has been.
Goldberg's win streak was 170 something. That was his win streak.
Yeah.
And then he got defeated.
okay, I thought you meant consecutive days.
Oh.
Because that was
Yeah, but of course, like someone like automatically just brings up.
I was gonna say she did not beat Goldberg because Goldberg been on a win streak forever.
Yeah, but also that Goldberg's win record was super inflated, if you don't recall.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, Goldberg
like,
was
they would
Goldberg was supposed to be like a Brock Lesnar.
Monday to the next, it would jump in by like 50 in a week.
Yeah, true, but look, Goldberg was supposed to be like a Brock Lesnar. Let's just admit that. He was supposed to be one of them big guys, you know. Oh, I'm so cool. I'm Goldberg. I'm tough. I'm huge. I'm like what they're doing with fucking what's his name, Braun Strowman right now. They're trying to make Braun Strowman like a fucking Brock Lesnar type person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, actually, you know what? What really happened with Goldberg is he met. I want to say it was. I can't remember which wrestler it was. It was a WCW wrestler. Whenever he was a football player. He went to the same gym as this wrestler. I want to say it was Lex Luger, but I could be wrong. But they went to the same gym, and he pitched the idea to Goldberg of, you know, coming down and trying out for wrestling. So he did. And it was during the WCW and WWF's ratings war. And WCW's ratings were starting to drop. And Goldberg wasn't fully trained and ready to get in the ring yet. And they just threw him in there to see what would happen. And it was one of those rare cases where a new superstar comes out and the crowd just immediately falls in love with them for like no reason. Like they just cheered for him and loved him, and they just kept riding with it, and he turned into what he is now. And you're right, he was kind of like a Brock Lesnar type. He's just this big muscular dude that just destroyed everyone in his path, and the fans ate it up, and it kept them alive for a little while.
It's just like what they're doing with God, I can't speak. It's just like what they're doing with. You gonna let me talk now?
Yeah.
Yes.
She should speak angry Japanese. Yeah, she does.
It's like what they're doing with Braun Strowman. He's coming in, beating everybody up, fucking lifting trucks, turning shit over, and everybody pops for it. It's like, guys, he's a big guy for a reason.
I just knew he was gonna flip over the whole Survivor Series cage thing, just the whole thing. He was gonna turn it upside down. Just pandemonium.
That would have been amazing if he would have done that. But okay.
Oh, you mean Elimination Chamber? You thought he was gonna turn that over?
Yeah, Survivor Series. I don't know. The whole Elimination Chamber. Just flip the whole thing.
Just flip the whole thing over. Flip the whole arena over.
Inside it.
Oh yeah, positive. Correct me. It was days, 173 days, not wins. That's true.
Yeah, and that's been beaten. That's been beaten by a lot. She was undefeated for over a year. 365 days minimum.
Yeah, okay. It's been beaten. You're right. I thought there was wins.
Okay.
I got confused.
So, no, there could be, like I said, there could be a difference between wins and the actual thing. But as far as what else Spot said, he doesn't think they need to put her on the mic. I agree in the sense that I don't think they need to try to make her speak English. They should let her yell crazy Japanese shit. And if she wants to try to speak English, let her try to say something. Just make sure she's not about to say something, that's not appropriate on accident.
I'm just trying to look if I found one person. I can't. Okay, can I just say something now? I'm gonna have to go for this stupid person I know. Where is he?
We got a statistician in the house, our own Dana Brooke. I'm sorry, Baz. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, Baz.
Oscar winning streak is 217 days.
Make sure also bring out. Who the fuck am I using?
We kind of floated away from. We kind of floated away from SmackDown a little bit, but the next. The next match was the Aiden English and Shinsuke. I remember that. And like, I don't. Do we really want to talk about that? Like, Aiden English, Shinsuke.
Yeah, do we really actually?
Like,
okay. Well, Aiden English is the squash, the cannon fodder for. Rusev.
We know that he's a squasher.
Amazing.
Yo, how over is the Rusev Day? In like the Rusev Day gimmick. Yo, I swear, like that gimmick, it's so over now. It's not over.
Rusev Day gimmick is over.
The thing is, Rusev is over.
Okay,
listen,
guys.
Cares about Aiden English.
It's popping, is what he means.
Rusev Day is.
It's good.
You know Rusev Day is doing good when you have fans saying Rusev Day in a match where Rusev is not in that match. You know that's a good gimmick. You know that's a good gimmick when you have fucking fans chanting Rusev Day during a match with some random has nothing to do with the storyline. Like,
that's true.
You know that. It's a good it's a good gimmick. Rusev is dying, yes, his character in general, but the gimmick is not dying. Like, fans pop for that shit. They like that whole Rusev Day shit.
I saw it coming because very slowly there was starting to be a little bit of a push for people to pay attention to Rusev on social media. And I actually started looking, and I was like, damn, he's really funny, like, on social media. Like, he did an opening for the WWE 2K18, like the John Cena edition, and it's all about his best friend John sent it to him, and it's from his best friend John, and they do all this, and he's just, it was so hilarious. He did all these kind of, the push is not for Rusev Day. It's not for Rusev and Aiden English. It's not for the stupid singing gimmick. It's for Rusev.
Yeah.
And he deserves the shot because he's a genuine star if they would let him be, but they forced him into the foreigner heel role so many times that the fans want something fresh. They want him to be the next Daniel Bryan almost.
That's true. Okay, also speaking of what Daniel Bryan, so Daniel Bryan, he actually got sent home, and it was just on the backstage segment between Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. That was kind of, I don't know. I've just got mixed feelings about it. What do you guys think about that? Like that backstage segment between Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Shane McMahon.
I don't really. Honestly, I don't really care for the fucking storyline at all. With this whole storyline about there's a conspiracy that Shane McMahon don't like us and this and that. I can understand it.
The only way I'm not gonna hate this storyline is if Daniel Bryan wrestles at WrestleMania.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
but he's
not
gonna
wrestle. The storyline pays off.
He's not gonna wrestle though.
They're gonna fire. They're getting ready to fire him. No, I don't think so. They're getting ready to fire him.
I know. I heard that they're getting ready to fire him because
my motto is
they have nothing to do with him other than talking about getting ready to fire him. I heard about it saying they're getting ready to fire him because they have nothing really to do with him other than keep him as a manager, and they're not gonna keep him for a manager for so long. You know what I'm saying?
For very long, because nobody is a manager for very long.
Exactly.
Probably. Okay,
I gotta say, guys, he doesn't appear to be in the mood here tonight.
The person that I can't actually pronounce
really in the mood to be sitting next to you two, but hey,
he actually said, does anyone know when Samoa Joe or Dean Ambrose is coming back? I probably say before WrestleMania, or might be after WrestleMania.
Dean Ambrose. I don't know. At first, I thought they're gonna have Dean Ambrose be the heel turn here.
Yeah.
But looks like Dean Ambrose won't be the heel turn here. I don't think so. At first, I thought Dean Ambrose was gonna come back, and he's gonna turn heel. He's gonna go against Jason Jordan at first. That's what's gonna be his feud. And then he's going to go against one of the Shield members, which, if anybody, he's going to turn his back on Seth Rollins, because how Seth Rollins turned his back on him and Roman Reigns. That's what I thought at first. But honestly, I don't know what they're going to do now with Dean. That's what I thought. I don't know what you guys thought. But what do you think?
Daniel's not going to be happy being the manager of Brie Bella. He wants to wrestle. He wants to get in the ring.
He even like said.
What do you guys think about the Dean Ambrose thing? What do you think they're gonna do with him?
WrestleMania.
You guys have anything about that?
I think when he comes back, they need to actually put the Shield back together. It lasted what, 3 weeks when they reunited?
That's what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying.
All gone to hell now. It's all split apart. He can't really bring it back together very well. I guess you could with good writing.
Yeah.
You can always make something happen. Like, so everybody gets attacked by, Braun Strowman.
Some are saying he's in the
That's what I was saying.
Back together, Braun Strowman flip something over.
That's why I'm saying that I feel like they would bring the Shield back together, because, like you were saying, so that the real Shield only lasted what, like a month or a couple weeks at that.
Or
they only had one WrestleMania. They only had one pay-per-view appearance, and the rest has been stupid. It hasn't really been a real Shield moment.
Hey, can we? Can we actually just like can we actually just look at the fact that like every color of our characters are green?
Not mine.
So one of us is red. The rest are taken out.
And that's why I was saying that I feel like that's why Dean was gonna turn heel.
Come here, ref.
And I did it. Okay, I just want to bring this up. What Sheep said to me. I don't know if he was telling you guys this. How you want Dean to be like a Stone Cold type character. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like that could happen.
It's going up.
That's what I've always remember. He is. That's what he's supposed to be.
Exactly. That's why I feel like that's what he was supposed to be. The way his persona is, the way he comes in.
Great idea by him.
Like not so really with the craziness, like the crazy shit that he does, like but like
Stone Cold
the
would kind of do
vibe.
that too with the beers and the I don't give a damn attitude.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. The vibe and the attitude is there. The personality, kinda, in ways, like you can pick it out and whatnot and say, oh, this is a resemblance of Stone Cold type shit.
You know what he needs to be more like? He needs to be more like Kevin Owens.
You think so?
I think that would be a crazy little pairing if they were either a tag team and they
I don't think he expected to be in this
went off
position
each
here.
other a little
A
bit.
crucial point in the match here, guys. He's got a target on his back now.
That's what he's missing, I think, is that
3-on-1 attack here. Well, this
that
certainly
little bit
escalated in a
that
hurry.
Kevin Owens
Any of us
has.
expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
I don't know how to explain it.
The overhand punch connects.
I think Kevin Owens has what Dean Ambrose is missing, and maybe even vice versa.
Oh man, talk about a hard landing.
Yeah.
So you want to get on to the last match of SmackDown now? All match that people already know.
John Cena and AJ Styles.
John Cena
versus AJ Styles.
Beat up AJ Styles. What we're gonna do? Beat up AJ Styles. I mean, beat up John Cena. Beat up John Cena.
Beat up. Yeah, beat up Braun Strowman. That's actually like he just do that. Beat up Braun Strowman.
I don't like how they were in the ring, like when they first started off the match. How John Cena and AJ, when they were first in the ring and just standing there looking at each other, giving each other like this face off. Like you guys had a feud. You guys don't have to look at each other and be like, oh look, we meet again.
Oh, here we go.
They could have just went straight into the match. You didn't have to have like a little standoff type shit. It was just
Is this the John Cena midlife crisis?
That's how I feel like, man. John Cena's having a midlife crisis right now. That's how I feel
after
like.
Nikki Bella actually breaks his heart after that. Like, that's what he'll probably do. It's like Nikki Bella.
What happened to Braun Strowman? What do you mean what happened to Braun Strowman?
Yeah, he actually went like just like, you know, just like a little bit of a transformation. I will say that. He went into a transformation.
Oh, you're talking about in the game. So you're talking about
the blonde.
And once again, we see a return to the
he became
maneuver.
the Hulk. I mean, he became the Hulk Strowman. But yeah, John Cena, AJ Styles, decent. It was a good match. I mean, you know, you got two of the greatest right now playing in the match. They gave it all their best that they could. I mean, I don't know what you guys say about that match. You guys got anything to say about John Cena, AJ? There's not much to say about it.
Look, John Cena brings viewers. I mean, so hey, the kids still love John Cena. The kids still love Roman Reigns. It's undeniable. And there's no point. I think it's really kind of rude of adults to yell John Cena sucks so much over a crowd of over a crowd of kids. Not everybody that's yelling "Let's go Cena" is like an 8-year-old kid, and you can tell that they're these little high-pitched voices. And they're just so trying to cheer for him. And all these grown men are going, Cena sucks.
Yeah.
The ones screaming, let's go Cena are like the kids and their moms.
Yeah.
Right?
And then they're probably on the crowd arguing with like these groups of young males. How dare you say that in front of my son?
Okay. Yo, what is up, DJ Trevin?
What's up, DJ Trevin? I think he missed half of the podcast.
He definitely did. Okay. Also,
is it Trevion or Trayvon? Trayvon.
We could debate it all day.
So yeah, that John Cena AJ match,
is it Sheepshifter or is it Sheepshifter?
It was what it was, that match.
Okay.
Or is it?
Do you feel that actually, okay.
I'm sensing a theme here.
So there is actually like a little bit of a topic right now that I need to discuss.
Clearly in a bad way right now.
So okay, so I know like there is like still like this wedding that Johnson's gonna go on.
Whack.
With
that gives new meaning to
but do you feel like there might be like a little storyline?
What's up, bro? What's going on, man?
You get married? I don't know. It's like so.
What, do you think their marriage is going to be a storyline? Is that what you're asking?
Wait,
I don't know.
Who's married?
It's just like, you know, John Cena versus.
Well, he proposed at what, WrestleMania, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Oh god.
He did propose. But why would they make it a storyline? And like it was a storyline already. The proposal was like there. I mean, that ended it right there. What else do you want to know?
Okay. I don't know because
only John Cena could take screen time to propose.
Yeah, right.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
Also,
hey, don't forget that. What was it? Was it Lita that got married in WWE? They had that whole fucking storyline thing. Was it Lita?
Oh, okay.
Wait, who was it?
He needs to find
a way Edge and Lita, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, Edge and Lita. Oh, okay.
I don't like his chances at all, Cole.
I actually got like a little bit of a comment on my last stream that I did. Sorry if this actually doesn't actually have to refer to this live stream right now. Okay. Somebody in my chat actually said, okay, yeah.
It might be time for a change. Man, I knew this was going to be a
what was it? I think it was like Lita and Edge. I was doing that live sex celebration, and I was just like, why would you like ask that like in my comment section? I was like, what is going on? Okay.
If we're gonna talk about this, I think that segment was terrible because I was very young at the time and it was very awkward watching that with my mother. So maybe right now it would be kind of cool, but I was in middle school and watching that with my mom. Yeah, a little weird.
Wow. The whole attitude era, if you were watching with your mom, that had to be kind of weird.
It was very awkward.
Honestly, when I was watching wrestling, I was watching it with my parents during the Attitude Era, so what you're talking about. That's how I got into wrestling, is watching it with my parents.
Panties matches.
Yeah, same here.
Yep. Brown panties matches, kiss my ass, and all that shit.
Getting powerbombed through tables.
I always got the close your eyes, son.
Mae Young having a baby.
The pressure of competing in this fatal four-way match.
Mae Young being in bed with what's his name? Yeah, Mark Henry.
You still haven't won the match after executing 2 of them.
My mom still talks about that.
Really?
Mark Henry bit.
Bold enough to try just about anything here to regain control of this match.
Yeah, remember like just like the sexual chocolate gimmick that he had? Oh,
yeah, we're kind of flying off topic here, but I think we're done with tonight.
Okay.
You guys really want to talk about 205?
NXT.
Yeah, let's go straight to NXT.
Yeah.
I haven't watched 205 Live or NXT this week, so I don't really have an input.
I don't really have an input much on NXT, but I did read up on some of it. So.
Well, we can go over it. I mean, unless Soul just is completely opposed to getting it spoiled. I don't think it was anything that crazy. There weren't any major things, I think.
I'm mostly worried about Raw and SmackDown for spoilers. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
The Alistair Black
takedown.
So, well, man,
this could be it for him, guys. Yeah, he's on Dream Street.
Alistair Black is pretty much the only thing on NXT I give a shit about.
Same. I like Sanity too.
Well,
I like Sanity. Yeah, Sanity's awesome.
I hate Sanity.
I know you hate Sanity. We went over this, but I think Sanity is a good stable. I heard that they might be coming to WWE SmackDown or Raw like pretty soon. That's what I heard.
I will give them credit on this. The 6-man tag match last week was actually pretty good.
Okay, what about this? We were talking about factions earlier. What about Sanity plus the Bludgeon Brothers?
That would be interesting.
I could see that. I could see that sticking.
Okay. Yeah.
Or even Authors of Pain.
Look out!
Or a big faction full of monsters, because there are so many monsters.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
On NXT,
he's going for it all.
said. I don't know what
you wanna go over the Tyler Bate and Velveteen Dream? Oh, he just like.
Well, I don't understand the complete burial.
I have to actually do this one more time.
You can only put on so many great matches and lose.
Honestly, you guys care about Tyler Bate? I don't care.
He's a good wrestler.
I think he's a good wrestler.
Velveteen Dream, what's his name? That guy? What the fuck? Why is he even wrestling? I don't know.
Well, it's because of that match with Alistair Black. He got such a huge pop, and it's hard to really.
He's terrible.
I'm gonna say this real quick though. Some of the gimmicks that they come up with in NXT is stupid, but like I guess they do change it along the line.
Here's what I'll say about Velveteen Dream, and it's not that
hang on.
I just understand that. Look what they said about Goldust.
Goldust.
All right, you remember some of the gimmicks Goldust had that were so
Oh,
I hesitate to use the word, so I'm not going to. You know what I'm
doing what
thinking
he can
of.
to get the psychological edge.
So,
if you're talking about Goldberg, let's just say that Goldberg...
Gold Dust.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Gold Dust. My bad. I can't talk to him right now. Gold Dust. If you're talking about Gold Dust right now, let's just remember that Gold Dust doesn't even like his gimmick. He didn't even like his Gold Dust gimmick when he went into WWE.
We're getting besides the point. They still did it.
Yeah.
And generally, the people who like him really like him, and the people who hate him really hate him for the same reason. You know what I mean?
Here's what I'm saying right now. If he really hated the gimmick, if he really hated the gimmick, like that whole promo. No, I'm just saying.
Hang on. I just want
honestly, yeah. Now he likes it. Like I want to say now as a recent, but he did grow onto the gimmick. He did grow onto the gimmick. We're saying, hang on, Ben. He did grow onto the gimmick, like when he went to WWE because he hated his gimmick in what was it, ECW, I think, or some shit like that. He hated the gimmick that he had there. Maybe it was TNA. He didn't like the gimmick. Then he went to WWE. He was given the Gold Dust gimmick, and he didn't like that. So he went back to whatever he came from, TNA maybe, I think it was. And he said that, oh, the gimmick there was just as stupid as the one that was given to him in TNA. But obviously, he did end up going back to WWE, and he still has the gimmick today. So obviously, he grew on to the gimmick, and he's still, like, I know, I understand what you're trying to say, though.
Yeah, I don't care for Velveteen Dream either. I don't like Velveteen Dream. I think he's a knockoff of Prince, and, you know, well, pretty much just Prince.
My game just froze.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh, Soul left. Soul apparently left the party.
The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor.
We got kicked
Who is
out.
going to have enough to pick up the win?
Of the game. Oh, wait. Soulamazin left and was replaced by AI. We'll have to re-invite him and go back to the lobby.
Yep. Oh, look at this.
The end may
Sweet.
be near.
Do you actually know what's going to happen?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my
So Soul just left. I don't know if he's coming back or not. Is he in the game? I don't know if he's still... I don't think he's on. But...
Yeah, let's just let him do it. Oh, God.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, though, about the gimmick thing.
Yeah, I don't care for him either, or you know... But that's the thing. That's what a heel does. And if you look at wrestling in that regard, he's succeeding.
Okay, yeah, I think we have to like re-invite him. Right, this is gonna be hard.
I don't see him on right now.
Yeah, wasn't he actually going straight to bed? I think he said.
I don't know what he said.
Oh my god! Of course, my chair just went straight down.
Because we were talking. So I'm not sure.
Oh, God. So, then we went straight to bed.
So, if you do want to talk about NXT, you guys can talk about it and just do like a recap of what happened NXT because I didn't watch it.
Well, there's Velveteen Dream and Tyler Bate, and that was, you know, pretty much, in my opinion, just trying to put Velveteen Dream over more, and for some reason just burying Tyler Bate again and again. You can only put on so many great matches. But, you know, and my bet is that Tyler Bate and Trent Seven are going to lose in the first round, probably, of the Dusty Classic Tag Team match. What was your take on Tyler Bate versus Velveteen Dream?
Okay, so Tyler Bate versus Velveteen Dream. I actually did watch the match. Finally, I finally watched the bloody match yesterday. It was a really good match. Yeah, but it just wasn't like that good.
I don't know. I really don't care for both of them, so I wouldn't say. I don't say anything about that match.
Yeah. So can we actually talk about some like other wrestling news besides what happened?
Did you not see the Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne match last year?
Oh,
I seen that, but I haven't seen anything else.
I swear, like that match was good.
But there's only so many times you can see somebody bend somebody's finger backwards. I get it.
I heard Adam Cole had a match with some guy I never heard of. Give me some information.
Bonnie, I think. Okay, who are you?
I was thinking that could be our next big push.
Wi-Fi Flash, GG, a Wi-Fi Flash.
Sonny Bonino.
Who is that guy?
Bonani. Cesar Bonani. Yeah.
Who the hell is that guy? When did he join
He actually
NXT?
beat Andrade Cien Almas. He holds a victory over the NXT champion.
Really?
He's been a jobber for NXT for a while.
Wait, what do you mean, Soul? What do you mean?
You see him here and there. Tell Soul to get back. He can't go to bed. We're not done.
Soul, I think Soul.
So he's just a jobber, but he got a push by beating the NXT champion.
Think,
honestly, I'm gonna admit something here. I stopped watching NXT for a while. I stopped watching it since Asuka and Shinsuke made their debut on SmackDown. And when I saw that match that Almas had and won the title, I kind of quit after that. Like Almas winning the title, being a title holder, it's just, in my opinion, it's just as bad as Enzo getting the title. That's what I'm saying. But that might be too much. But honestly, that's what I think.
Yeah. Okay. So Sol actually made like a good point. Do you think Alistair Black will come up after WrestleMania? Like move up to the freaking...
I don't think they can bring him up soon enough. I mean, if they brought him up tomorrow, it'd be too late.
Yeah, I mean like after WrestleMania.
Do you think?
Well, maybe. But I think Alistair Black deserves the push that he gets. He's got that once in a lifetime gimmick.
I agree. I like
everybody kind of gets.
Oh, you joining?
So the next thing that was on NXT was the Authors of Pain promo for the Dusty Tag Team Classic. They're getting better at promos for sure, and they're a scary tag team. Yeah, Authors of Pain.
Before WrestleMania. I don't know.
Ben, your fan.
Okay.
It's blowing. I can't hear you. The Authors of Pain. You're saying their promos are getting better, or NXT promos are getting better?
I don't know.
Yeah, Authors of Pain. They're not doing much English. One or two words, like I think they say, "War is our peace," and then they speak their native language, and they're intimidating, and that's perfect. I
was gonna say I don't think I ever heard Authors of Pain do a promo, other than that other guy that's with them.
Yeah, they're not really saying much, but they don't have to. And
exactly.
They're getting better at it.
Exactly. It's just like the Bullet Club being in Japan Wrestling. They don't have to speak their language, Japan language. All they have to say is a few words that people in Japan know, like swear words and words that, actually everybody kind of knows. Universal language type shit.
I just think it's hard to book the Authors of Pain because they're supposed to be monsters and dominating, and as soon as they lose, you take all that away.
Yeah, true.
That's definitely true.
Thoughts on Authors of Pain's promo, Ben?
Okay. Yeah, I did actually like
Yo,
see
wait.
the promo.
Soul says Authors of Pain are the tag team Brock Lesnar.
I don't think so.
No, because
Okay.
they're not part-timers. They're just
Yeah, they're not
big,
part-timers.
and they can't talk. But that's all they have in common. How dare you?
So are you getting back on, Soul?
Yeah,
we're not finished
Yeah,
here.
get back in here.
We still got like more shit.
Job's not finished. Don't tap out.
Yeah, you want me to
because your excuse of internet has crashed. My Wi-Fi crashed.
You want me guys to invite you back?
I'm actually didn't crash. I'm just you know.
There you go. I just invited.
But yeah. Go on, Ben. What do you think about the Authors of Pain promo?
Okay. I think it might have was okay. Oh god, yeah. Do I even have to be like so like do I have to be like I don't know, like okay, their promos, they are improving. I will say that. Yeah, their promos, they are improving, but if they actually had like a really good push, yeah, because I know like okay, so who are they facing like in the round, in the first round? Aren't they facing who the hell are they facing? They're facing TM61, aren't they? Street.
Authors of Pain, yeah, it's going straight to their first match is a rematch of the final. TM61 versus Authors of Pain. It was a great match, but who knows?
Yeah.
It could go either way.
Yeah. Okay, so I do know this, hopefully. If I haven't actually spoiled it yet. Also, yeah, okay. I don't think Street's actually on now because I'm just like trying to invite him.
Oh yeah, I have to put my thing onto online. Let me do that real quick, and then you can invite me. Just tell me when you invited me, so I can take it off. So what's next after that promo that happened?
Undisputed Era. I guess it was to establish their tactics and to give him a little bit of a push. I think they're trying to. He won that Future Star of the Year award last year or something like that. I guess because he beat Andrade Cien Almas. I guess he's a big guy, and I guess they're just trying to give him some kind of little small push.
I think he was like the future star of WWE. I think he was like the future star of the WWE.
Well, the award was Future Star of the Year award.
About the Undisputed Era, do you think they're gonna get more members? Because they did offer, you know, the shirt and offer a spot to a few people already.
Yeah, I'm just
I think they'll get somebody, but it's gonna be somebody. I think there might be. I don't know. It's gonna be somebody crazy. They're not crazy, but who just not very moral. You know, somebody with loose morals. Maybe Tommaso Ciampa.
Think so?
I think Tommaso Ciampa would be a great fit.
That's interesting, actually, that you brought that up. That could happen.
So after that was Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler. Well, no, there was a little promo from the Street Profits, and it was really good.
From the what?
The Street Profits. Have you not seen them? They're the two dudes that do a lot of dancing And
I'm back again. I'm back.
Yeah,
Street Profits?
They've been around for a couple months, yeah.
I think is Soul joining again?
I don't.
So.
Oh, the Street Profit. Wait.
Okay.
Are those the guys that dress in yellow?
More golden, black and yellow, black and gold, really.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I've seen them a few times.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a pretty funny promo. And they basically
were
going up like they were going to go interview a stranger, and they walk up to the other tag team partner, and basically gave themselves a good interview. Like, oh, I think the Street Profits are going to win. And like, oh, I can't believe you think that. It's pretty.
Yeah.
I guess when you say it doesn't sound as funny. But
where you at, Soul? So, we're not finished, man. I know he said he didn't see NXT as well, so he doesn't have much of an input, but we're not finished.
Like, don't yell to the announcers. Who cares what they think? Yell it to the crowd. Yell it to Kairi Sane. Yell it to the air. Why are you yelling it to freaking Mauro Ranallo and the Nigel dude? And, I mean, because all three announcers on NXT are kind of wusses, I guess Nigel McGuinness had a wrestling career or whatever, but he probably played like a weaselly heel, if you know what I mean, like a Miz. Hold on. But so that was that. They put Shayna Baszler over, so they're 1-1. Kairi Sane won. Shayna Baszler won. So somebody has to come out on top in a squash match at some point, so that maybe the next takeover, or maybe something with Shayna Baszler, Ember Moon, and Kairi Sane. That way. Nobody really loses, Nobody they get to protect everybody. What do you think, Ben, of the Shayna Baszler Kairi Sane match?
What do you mean?
What you think? Was a good match? What thoughts?
Which one are you talking about? Because
Kairi Sane, the one that we just saw on NXT this week.
Okay, does it have something to do with
the one where Shayna Baszler won? Shayna Baszler beat Kairi Sane.
Oh, okay. I did not see that match. Yeah, because I was actually too busy on the men's matches.
Oh, you're so sexist, Ben. How dare you?
Come on, Ben. The first ever this. The first ever women's this.
Yeah,
have you not been online with the first ever women's stuff?
God.
Okay,
so this leads on to the ending. The ending of NXT. It started with Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega coming out and pretty much bragging about retiring Johnny Gargano. Which brings me to the point of, is Johnny Gargano going to the main roster, or is he future endeavored? Because they used the word future and endeavors a lot in that in the last couple of days. Is he? I don't think he's going to the main roster.
I don't know, man. I don't see Johnny Gargano. Well,
or this could actually be just
Johnny
Wrasslin.
Like
a way that we could start with this rivalry between Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, because remember, Tommaso Ciampa did screw.
If they have a rivalry, it can't be in NXT. So how? I mean, unless he comes out and attacks from the crowd or something, they give him a contract back or something like that. But there was that. There was they're bragging, and Selena Vega, and they're all talking about how they retired him, and then they're walking out, and then Aleister Black's music hits, and everybody goes quiet. Oh, holy shit! You know, here we go. So, Aleister Black's in the middle of the ring. He's about to talk. Sanity's music hits. Killian Dane comes barreling out of the crowd and just like blows the barricade out like he's a rhinoceros and it's a fence, and he just blew it out of the way. And he jumps in the ring and screams that you're in my path and flattens fucking Aleister Black.
Okay,
So,
Soul joining? I don't know if Soul's going to join.
I think he's waiting for us to finish talking about NXT. So I'm trying to hurry through it. So that was really good. I think the Killian Dane and Aleister Black matchup is a good one. Obviously, Aleister Black should win because Killian Dane has the backing of a faction, and if Aleister loses, it'll be because of interference or something like that.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with Aleister Black at any point. Sanity continues to be probably the best faction in NXT. I think better than Undisputed Era. So make it what you will. That's just what I think.
I agree with that.
Okay. Alright, NXT done.
NXT is now finished, done and over. Now
back,
so you can come straight back, and I was about to pick the Corporate Kane. Of course I hate Corporate Kane. Okay, yeah, do you like Corporate Kane, or do you just hate the gimmick completely? Because I hate it so much.
Do you think it's gonna come back, Corporate Kane?
I think it might. I don't know.
With this whole thing happening now against authority.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Look at Soul.
I feel like it could happen. Corporate Kane coming back.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna get rid of Kurt Angle. He's gonna be fired after he has a match, and he's gonna be replaced.
Yes. So should we move on to the rumors and gossip?
Yes, the rumors.
Yes, I don't know if Soul's joining or not.
Let's move on to the rumors. Okay, so one rumor already was. Have we already discussed the John Cena rumor?
I don't know. What rumor is that? The WrestleMania match or the him getting married thing that you brought up like 5 times?
Okay. Yeah, you know that I actually am obsessed with Nikki Belt. I'm sorry. Nikki Belt. Yeah, if you're watching this right now, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Are you a religious man? You know it's a sin to covet thy neighbor's wife.
You want to say? Yeah, I have liked all her freaking photos on Instagram. I don't think I'm the kind of stalkerish.
Bro shouldn't admit that on the air.
Ding ding dong. Okay, is there anything else we need to cover? Also, actually, let me also quickly just look at some of the wrestling news. Oh, okay, so in October there might be actually like a big pay-per-view that's going to be happening, like in my hometown, Australia, with 100,000 people might be turning to the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
In Deception Bay?
No, actually, no. No, it's actually like in Melbourne. It's going to be happening.
That's not your hometown.
I know what I said. You know what I freaking said. God damn it. Okay, go. It's where I come from. I'm Australian. That's what. Ah, gosh. Yeah, I think someone's lost my whole mind right now doing that. Yo, is he still watching NXT? Is Soul still watching NXT?
I don't think he's watching it.
I think he might have left us.
He left us stranded.
We'll see what his excuse is later. He abandoned ship.
Oh, sorry. Okay, there is. Yeah, I know. Like there was one. I know there was one topic I was going to talk about. Ronda Rousey.
Switch it to a triple threat. Got to get through the rumors real quick, and then I guess we could probably wrap up.
Yeah.
Play some Fortnite or something.
Yeah, I'm doing Hell in a Cell stuff. I'm gonna play some Hell in a Cell. But
I haven't
doesn't
heard.
matter, Ben. Just
I haven't really kept up with the rumors lately. I don't know. There was a few of them, but I don't remember.
Ronda Rousey inducted into the International Sports Hall of Fame. Congratulations to.
Other than the ones that I already. Other than the rumors we already talked about during our reviews.
Well, we didn't really touch on this one, the 35-second match. What do you think about that? Brock Lesnar's 35-second match at a Chicago live event tonight or last night.
Okay, yeah. Who was he facing? Does anyone know?
I didn't know nothing about that.
Who was he facing anyway?
So explain it to me.
He went. Apparently, in Brock Lesnar's contract, at house shows, his matches have to be less than 5 minutes.
What? Okay.
Really?
But, okay, yeah. He beat Kane in 35 seconds at Chicago on Friday.
Okay. Brock Lesnar's contract says that for house shows he's gonna win a match in 5 minutes, right? Less than 5 minutes. Okay, that's complete. That is horse shit.
Are you saying it's not true, or are you saying it's crazy? You can't believe it.
Yeah, it's crazy because
so in general, his matches has to be less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, and it's in his contract, supposedly.
I feel like we've seen matches with him in it that's been more than 5 minutes, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
house
true.
House shows.
Oh, house shows?
House shows. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know about house shows.
You're just give him just like a good match that they the fans they want to see. Not forget give him that's right, 35-second match. It'd be pointless for him.
Okay, I just have to mention it because I think it's the juiciest rumor going around. The Bray Wyatt and Joe scandal. JoJo, the ring announcer.
I heard you talk about this the other day.
Who knew Bray Wyatt had that much game? Let me just start off by saying that. Bray Wyatt.
Talk about it. What happened?
Yeah, we're just waiting for Sheep now.
Look, anybody right now, just Google a picture of JoJo Offerman. Just Google her name, and you'll see. Bray Wyatt's got game. How did he pull that? I got a lot more respect for Bray Wyatt.
No, whoever actually did that whistle at the end. Oh my gosh.
JoJo who?
Yeah. JoJo Offerman.
From WWE?
Yes, the ring announcer.
JoJo. WWE.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
Bray
that's all I just.
Apparently, his affair with JoJo is what caused his divorce from his wife.
Interesting.
Okay.
She got a nice booty too. I'm not gonna lie.
Now this is from Daily Mail. It was
So he had an affair with
22nd.
JoJo. Bray Wyatt had an affair with JoJo.
Who's estranged wife?
Who's Bray Wyatt's wife?
Squandering $11,000.
Okay,
she is Samantha Wyatt, or Samantha Rotunda. I'm sorry.
Was she a wrestler or anybody famous?
No, just his wife.
Okay, just some
wife and mother of 2 children. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Wait.
Bray Wyatt.
Yo, what is she?
Tap that.
What is she?
But here's the thing. I just wanna talk about this affairs and such. If you're a superstar, any kind of superstar, male or female, and you have a wife or a husband, you cannot say that these superstars, these famous actors, whoever they are, no matter what they do, they're just super famous. They do in some kind of sport, some kind of entertainment. You can't say they never had an affair with somebody they've been around with in their quote unquote job.
Being pretty broad. That you can't say that just because that. So you're saying that every rich famous person has affairs?
I'm not saying that every rich famous person has affairs. I'm just saying the majority of them have some kind of affair in a way.
News Now.
I'm just saying that.
What goalposts are looking like News Now right now?
Hollywood's full of, I mean, all the famous people are nymphos and horn dogs.
Exactly. Well, this is way off topic, kinda. Not really, but I kind of want to bring it up.
Oh, here we go.
You know it's gonna.
Johnny Bravo over here. Johnny Bravo over here.
You know it's gonna
Eddie
be.
Bravo.
You know it's gonna be something serious. But the whole thing about Corey Feldman, and Corey Haim.
You don't think Corey Feldman and Corey Haim got raped?
Yeah. About all this that came up, do you guys believe that there are,
he's been yelling that shit for years.
I know he has been, but now it's more public.
Everywhere. Why wouldn't they be in Hollywood?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, do you believe in there's pedophiles in entertainment industry? Huh?
Whose edge is this? This your edge?
Not my edge.
It's my edge.
God, that's an ugly edge.
But yeah.
What is that wall?
I'd say Edge is looking supremely.
I don't know.
Looks like he's set down on a stick on accident, and now he's.
But what I'm trying to get to here is, if there's crazy shit going on in the entertainment industry, having affairs is going to be one of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have them doing drugs, you have them having
that's fine.
Don't be mad when it makes the
news.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And I mean, and you get busted, you pay for it. That's just the way it goes.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like affairs happen when you're in a kind of industry that you work around other famous people and you work with them on a daily basis. Shit is gonna happen, and if you get caught, you get caught.
The biggest Hell in a Cell match.
So you pay for it.
Yeah.
And when you're in Hollywood and when you're famous, paying for it means you pay a lot of money.
Exactly.
That's true.
Also, because he was supposed to be paying now a lot. Samantha filed for divorce and demanded $15,000 per month in spousal and child support.
It's kind of like the
15 grand a month. Could you live off 15 grand a month? Street? Is that enough to live? I don't know if I could even feed my kid off that. $15,000
$15,000 a month? Are you talking about?
Exactly.
Wait. Listen.
15,15000.
I know. Are you talking about living that life as how I am right now? Because I can totally live that life. $15,000 a month is more.
Anyone can live a comfortable life on $15,000.
Exactly.
So,
okay.
Here's the problem. He didn't. And also a one-time payment of $50,000 to help cover her legal expenses.
That's not what he had planned. I would hope not, Michael.
So he gave her all that, but
there's a little bit of
he only paid $6,000 a month. So instead of paying her $15,000 a month,
$6,000 is enough. Shit.
Is what I'm saying, and that's what he had originally agreed to.
$6,000 a month is a hell of a lot more than I get paid a month.
Okay, and the catch is that she's saying that he's been spending. Hold on, Ben. She's saying that he's been spending the money on unnecessary things like
what?
You spent $5,006.27 on miniature horses, supplies, and feed.
How is that unnecessary thing? If he has a miniature horse, he has to take care of that shit. Obviously.
Is the miniature horse necessary? They said
a clubbing clothesline.
$112 at a bar. Well, I mean, why would that even be in there? Like, that's like
yeah,
cheap for a bar.
I don't know why that would be.
I've seen plenty of people spend well over $200 on bar.
The neck taking some serious damage here.
Yeah, but either way, big props to Bray Wyatt for pulling JoJo Offerman, the daughter of former Los Angeles Dodger Jose Offerman.
Yeah, but if you count them out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of like another topic that I think we need to talk about. It's something to do with the with the big dog, Roman Reigns, of course.
Oh, the steroids.
Yep.
The steroids.
We need to talk about that situation again. We'll talk about that one again.
Okay, what do you think about it? Do you think he's going to get in trouble? Do you think they're going to muscle him out of it? Do you think...
Really?
Who cares?
It all depends. It all depends. If
do you really
it
think
all
they
depends how... Okay,
like...
listen. So, we got WWE wellness policy, right? But if okay, we can all agree that WWE does give a pass on certain superstars that use steroids, like Brock Lesnar, and they have them anyways in wrestling. They have them anyways in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? They don't like ban them or anything like that. Kind of like UFC is more strict on that kind of shit. But WWE gives passes to certain people here and there. And if it only comes down to WWE's say about the whole thing, if it doesn't become a big story, like say, like well, I don't know, the DA or whoever's in charge of this, the steroid ring lookup shit, like who's looking into this. What organization is looking into this?
Here's my thing. They're not going to be able to tag Roman Reigns unless they get all of them.
Yeah.
Naming Mark Wahlberg and Josh Duhamel, or Duhamel, or however you pronounce his name, and other big names.
Who's investigating this, by the way? Who's investigating this? Is DEA investigating it? Is it the DEA?
Hang on, let me actually hang on, I'll quickly look this up right now. I'll look this up.
The thing is, okay, so if they are looking into if they brought up these names, quote unquote, you were saying they brought up Mark Wahlberg and all these famous people's names. Now, all these famous people supposedly that is in this steroid ring, you think they're actually gonna do something about it? You think they're gonna lock up all these fucking, famous people because they're in the steroid ring? You think they're gonna actually do something about it?
No, they probably won't, because
I don't think anything's gonna happen. Honestly, they're just gonna take down the big people of this rig. And
they will if they have to.
Yeah. That's all I feel like they're going to do. They're not going to take down Roman Reigns. They're not going to take down Mark Wahlberg. There's no point of bringing those guys down. It's like, so what? It's fucking steroids. Cool story. Now just take down the person that's in charge and distributing all this legal bullshit. I mean, I seen a list of names. I can't remember exactly who they already supposedly, brought up that was part of it. But the list was kind of big, and I don't think they're going to do anything about those people. So, yeah. I think Roman Reigns is fine, honestly. I think Roman's going to have no issues. So, I don't know what you guys
but his match, like at the Royal Rumble, could be in jeopardy.
Nah, it's not. It's not. Roman is fine. His name is already up. We know his name is already up there on the list.
They've got backup plans because it's a billion-dollar company, and yeah, you have a backup plan for everything. You have a backup plan for your backup plan.
Yeah, thank God the freaking Soul's not bloody here for me not to talk about this subject, because I know he does love, this topic right now.
He's able to reverse it.
It's about, the freaking whole,
second time's a charm.
What's it called, like what I'm trying to say right now? It's like the whole Jason Jordan storyline of what they're doing right now. Like he's
coming. And Edge setting him up.
Yeah, do you think like it could actually come down to WrestleMania?
Doesn't show any
he might be missing WrestleMania.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
Shit, man.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
But they did say he was going to miss WrestleMania probably.
We've seen this before.
I don't think so. Honestly.
Please don't. Weird. Stop!
What do you think,
Edge is starting to move slow. He can't be happy with how this is going right
because
now.
Even Kurt Angle, he even actually said it on Raw that Jason Jordan will be missing WrestleMania.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE.
Who would he go face against in WrestleMania, though? That's the thing.
I don't know.
And it's Edge getting out of that one.
Like, the whole quote-unquote Shield thing is not even a thing anymore, so...
Few superstars are as dominant
I don't know. Probably, I guess that's true.
I need to spear this guy, because I don't like this character.
I think that's true, what you're saying. Honestly.
Wait, what was that last thing that I just said? I was just like, don't! Hit me with a coat.
Any predictions for the rest of the Hall of Fame introductions? Did they pick the celebrity for this year yet?
Yeah, they did. They did.
Celebrity? They picked it?
He wins. I can't believe
yes, they did.
Yeah,
I think they picked, who did they pick? I'll check this up right now. Who they picked.
I didn't hear if they did or not. Man, where was I?
Bullsack.
They didn't announce it.
I got some news. WWE star Sunny has been arrested again.
Who's Sunny?
Diva, the first diva.
Oh. Okay.
Why she was being arrested?
WWE legend turned porn star Tammy Sitch arrested in Monmouth County Jail. Being arrested as a fugitive from justice.
Okay,
2 counts of fugitive from justice and 6 counts of contempt of court.
Okay, so we've already got like some of like the people that are like. Okay, so we've actually got some of what's it called? The Hall of Fame inductions already. We've got some of them already. Okay, so the person who's actually winning the Warrior Award is going to J.J. Robertson.
Yeah, I remember that. That's good.
Yeah, of course. Jeff Jarrett, which we have not even seen the WWE for a long time.
We know Jeff Jarrett is in the Hall of Fame, yeah.
Goldberg, he's in it. As always.
I think, I hate to beat that guy, but I think the Jeff Jarrett introduction is just to give Elias a bigger push.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think
that? Because it's say, oh look, just to draw up those comparisons. Compare him to Hall of Famer Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Hell, he reminds me of Hall of Famer Jeff Jarrett. There may even be some kind of storyline, guitar versus guitar, you know.
There's actually there's also like another.
The devil went down to Georgia kind of angle, you know.
Big tag team. Apparently, is actually now going around. The Dudley Boys, they've joined the Hall of Fame class for 2018.
Yeah. Who's the woman? Wasn't it Ivory?
I don't have any suggestions for Hall of Famers because I don't really know, man. Like, I actually don't know the list of who already is in the Hall of Fame. I don't really pay attention to it, honestly, that much.
I know Goldberg's
and honestly, I don't want to be rude or anything. I don't care about the whole Hall of Famers line. I get it. It's a thing because they want to support the people, well, the wrestlers that are good. But the thing is, I support the old wrestlers anyways. Like, I support who I support. I know who is good, who is not good. But having like a Hall of Fame line is kind of having a Hall of Fame line in any kind of sport. I get it. But it's there to support them. But do you actually need it? That's the thing. Do you actually need it? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, it's like a tough situation.
It's just one of those things that is not really necessary, but it's good because it supports the people that's been in wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I really don't care, honestly, about the Hall of Famers.
Okay.
Well, not the Hall of Famers, but the Hall of Fame. I really don't care about it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, all the wrestlers that fought back then, they gave it their best. They did what they could. You know, they had good wrestlers. I have my own, wrestlers that I like, but you can say that with any sport, though. You don't really need a Hall of Fame line.
Yeah. Okay.
To provide us and say, oh, these were one of the greatest. Like, we know that.
Yeah.
The only people that's gonna look back is the people that never heard of them. Then and they won't care because they never seen them wrestle. So.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. Also, actually, like sticking with like the WWE side of things, Adam Cole, he's in a little bit of heat right now because he picked a fight with NFL Pro Bowler Pat McAfee. I can't pronounce his last name. It's just like it's McAfee. What is it? I don't know what it is. It's like McAfee. McAfee. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, but there's like a lot of things. Yeah. I'll put actually like in like the thing that I was talking about this topic. Let's quickly actually just put it to this Discord for us for this one.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap up the show?
Okay.
Because I think we can come to an end here.
Can we talk about this specific
the podcast
right now?
The fight on really comes to mind on me. What you got?
Check Discord. It was something in there. Like there's a little bit of an article. I don't know what it is, but but this Adam Cole and Pat thing, it's becoming a little bit more personal.
I haven't heard of it, so if you want to talk about it, go ahead.
Yeah, because so Pat, so this guy that Adam Cole is apparently now feuding on Twitter with. Okay, so he is a radio host and he's also a podcaster. And in one of his tweets, he actually said that that he would actually kick Adam Cole's chin off from I think it was from Indy to Ohio. And I was just like, wow. I think like Adam Cole, I think he's like picking a fight with the wrong people. I will say that.
Hey, you'll pay for it and want, so
yeah,
it doesn't matter, I guess. But that's interesting.
Is there any other things we should talk about before we wrap this up?
I have nothing to say. I mean, it's pretty chill right now. I think we did pretty good on the podcast.
Yeah, do you...
Yeah,
okay,
I enjoyed it.
do you... Okay, yeah. Do you guys think that NXT is a waste of money? Because
it's not a waste of money. It's just a waste of... It's not a waste... NXT is not a waste of money. It's good. It's just... They're not providing as much as they should. They're not giving as much. They should. I think it's actually good ever since they renamed that to NXT because it was something else. It was, what was it called before they renamed it to NXT? It was called.
It was like the NXT. I'll say this right now. Okay, so first of all, NXT. It went from like a freaking game show to like an absolute like awesome wrestling show. But now it's just like freaking. It's just like. I think it's just like high risk moves that like everyone would love to see. Since all the big names have left, such as like Samoa Joe, Neville, and I was almost nearly about to just say Bo Dallas in that sentence. I was about
I'm
to say
sorry,
Bo Dallas in that
my
sentence.
headset completely died, and right now it's just plugged in, getting charged. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end this. But what was it called? Wasn't it called like Florida something? The NXT.
FCW.
FCW.
Yeah.
Something like that.
FCW.
Florida wrestling.
Yeah. That's what.
Okay. Okay, so Roman on steroids, Brock versus WWE, John Cena, title match WrestleMania 34, Rey Mysterio, Stone Cold. I don't really know, even no idea.
Alright.
The viewership after John? Yeah, I don't care. Well, it's actually going
I
on.
guess we can end the podcast here because I really have nothing else to say, and plus my headset is dead and it's plugged in right now.
So are we actually gonna be like taking it in turns?
We can take turns doing the podcast. I don't know which one of you guys want to host it. Well, not really host it, but broadcast it.
I would have actually like asked Soul. Yeah, I would have asked Soul, but I think he would have been busy.
I don't know, but Soul got to get on his game next weekend that we do.
He needs to, I will say that.
Because we're over here waiting for him for an hour.
Yo, so do I also. Yeah, because I thought I was like, because I completely, I think I might have forgot like what was actually going on. Because I definitely do not know like any of these things that might be happening. We don't know if I'm taking face and freaking like Johnson or Johnson might be facing Rey Mysterio. We actually don't have that information yet. That's why.
Yeah.
There's so many questions.
It's alright. That's why we do it every weekend. We get, different news to talk about and whatnot. So this weekend was not bad. Wasn't bad.
It was kind of good.
It was good.
It was kind of good.
I think a pretty good run for the first try.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
Alright, guys. I appreciate all you guys dropping in. If anybody's still here, appreciate you guys staying and chilling with us. And hope you enjoyed our first podcast here on Dat Wrasslin podcast channel. And we'll catch you next weekend. And hopefully that'll be good as well.
And goodbye.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.
See you later.